Brett Kimmorley was one of the best halfbacks in the game. He represented Australia, New South Wales in the Origin arena, and played in over 300 first grade games for several clubs. He was truly an exceptional footy player in his prime. But what happened to him? Where is he now? This is the story of Brett Kimmorley. Brett Kimmorley was born on the 15th of September 1976 in Belmont, New South Wales. He went to Belmont High School and played junior footy for the Lakes United Seagulls and the Valentine Alibana Red Devils. While in high school, he even represented the Australian schoolboys in 1994. In 1995, he would make his first grade debut in round 17 for the Newcastle Knights. Then, in round 19, he would start for the first time in the halfback position, replacing the injured Andrew Johns and scoring a try in the game. He played again in the quarterfinals off the bench. These were the 3 games he played this year, scoring 1 try. In 1996, he wouldn't play many games in first grade. He would be overshadowed from his favourite position as halfback by Joey Johns, and only played 3 games this year. Due to him only playing a handful of games, in 2017, he would sign with the Hunter Mariners to play in the Super League, who were also based in Newcastle. Yes, there used to be a Super League competition in Australia. Throughout his time with the Mariners, he would start by playing off the bench, then played 5'8", hooker, but mainly his preferred position of halfback. He played 17 games with the Mariners, scoring 6 tries and kicking 4 goals. And at the end of the year, he played for Australia in a 3-test series, playing against England. In 1998, the Australian Super League would shut down, and the National Rugby League would begin its life. Due to this, Kimmorley landed a deal with the newly formed Melbourne Storm, signing a 3-year deal with the club. He played in every single game that the Storm played in this year, even playing in the elimination preliminary final, where the Storm's season would end, losing to Brisbane 6-30, just 1 game short of the grand final. He played all 27 games from the halfback position, scoring 5 tries, kicking 22 goals and 2 field goals. Truly his standout season. Then moving to 1999, he had one of his best seasons, leading the Storm into the grand final. The Storm were down 0-14 at half time, and he led the second half comeback and even set up the match-winning try. He earned himself the Clive Churchill Medal as the player of the match, as the Storm won the game, beating the Dragons 20-10. He finished the season playing 28 games from the halfback position, scoring 9 tries, kicking 5 goals and 1 field goal. After the regular season, he was selected to play halfback for Australia in the Tri-Nations tournament. He played in 3 games, scored a try, and even helped Australia beat New Zealand 22-20 in the final to win the tournament. Kimmorley and the Storm played St Helens in the World Cup Challenge at the start of the year 2000. From here, he would go on to have another fantastic season, playing for Australia in the Anzac Test match and making his debut in the Origin arena, playing for New South Wales as they beat Queensland 3-0 in the series. He helped the Storm to the semi-finals, losing to the Knights in the first week, 16-30. He played 24 games at halfback for the Storm this year, scoring 13 tries. He also earned himself the Dally M Halfback of the Year award. After the regular season, he played for Australia in the World Cup, claiming the halfback spot due to his outstanding form, helping Australia win the tournament, beating New Zealand 40-12 in the final. In 2001, he joined the Northern Eagles for the season and played 2 games of State of Origin. The Northern Eagles would later become the Manly Sea Eagles. He played in 26 games this season, scoring 11 tries. The following year, in 2002, he would join the Sharks as their halfback, having a fantastic year, leading them into the final series, only to lose 1 game off the grand final to the Warriors 10-16. He played 27 games this season, scoring 14 tries, kicking 97 goals and 1 field goal. After having a great first season for the Sharks, he earned himself the captaincy for the 2003 season, along with a 5-year contract with the club. He didn't play as many games this season, totaling at 17 games, scoring 2 tries and kicking 27 goals. While it was a stale season for the Sharks, he played for Australia at the end of the year in the Kangaroos Tour and the Ashes series, playing at halfback as Australia won all 3 games of both series. A strong finish to the year for Kimmorley. 2004 wasn't too great for him and the Sharks. He would suffer injuries throughout the year, missing out on State of Origin, and the Sharks failed to make the finals again. However, he was still picked to play halfback for Australia again at the end of the year in the Tri-Nations tournament, helping Australia beat Great Britain in the final to win the tournament 44-4. He played 15 NRL games this year, scoring 3 tries and kicking 40 goals. Things turned around for him and the Sharks in 2005, as they were leading the competition after the first 10 rounds. He was picked to play in the Anzac Test match and also played in the first game of State of Origin, where the Blues would lose 20-24. After this game, Kimmorley and the Sharks seemed to drop in form and would have a poor second half to the season. While they still did make the finals, they would lose in the first week to the Dragons 22-28. He played 23 games this year, scoring 6 tries. In 2006, Kimmorley couldn't regain his representative form and was not picked for any rep games this year. The Sharks had a very ordinary season, finishing 12th on the ladder. He played 19 games, scoring 3 tries and kicked 1 field goal. In 2007, things would turn around for him. He had a solid playing year and was picked to play in the Origin Arena again, playing in the second and third game of the series. However, after the third Origin game, he will be ruled out for the rest of the season. After he got scans on his injured knee, it was revealed that he had a grade 3 ligament tear, a disappointing way to end the season. He played 13 games, playing at his normal halfback position. He was fit and ready to play in 2008 and had a solid year. While he didn't play any rep footy, he helped the Sharks to the finals, making it to the preliminary finals, losing to the Storm 0-28. 2009 would see Kimmorley make a move to the Bulldogs, signing with them for a 2-year deal, as the Dogs went on to have a decent year. He also returned to the Origin Arena in the third match of the series. The Dogs made it to the finals, but lost in the preliminary final to the Eels 12-22. He played 23 games this year, scoring 4 tries and kicking 2 goals. In 2010, he once again returned to the Origin Arena for the first game of the series, and later on in the year, he would announce his retirement from the game. In his final year, he played 23 games, scoring 4 tries. After his retirement, he entered the realm of coaching and media commentating. He started as the assistant coach for the Bulldogs for 2011 and 2012, then moved to be assistant coach at the Canberra Raiders for a few years. Then he moved to the West Tigers as the under-20s coach for 2015. He would commentate in 2017 for Fox Sports, generally as a sideline commentator, and also worked with 7 Network as an NRL reporter. In 2020, he would return to coaching and coached the New South Wales under-17s. Then the following year, he coached the City under-18s and moved back to the assistant coach of the West Tigers in 2022. In the middle of the year, he landed a spot as the Tigers interim coach following the sacking of Michael Maguire for the rest of the season. Following this, he was appointed as the Tigers head coach for the women's team and is still currently there today. In Brett Kimmorley's career, he played 307 first grade games, scoring 82 tries, kicking 196 goals and 11 field goals, totaling at 731 points. He just recently re-signed as the Tigers head coach for another 2 years. Brett Kimmorley will go down as one of the greats, having truly an exceptional footy career, winning a premiership, and now having a positive looking future in coaching.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I post videos like this twice a week. And if you want to watch another one, click the video on screen.